This is feeding the ducks.
Oh, feeding the ducks.
I don't know. There's all these already loaded ones in here, and this is just the one that I've landed on that I like the most.
What's a duck's favorite food?
Quackers.
Quackers.
Was that right? Was that the right?
I didn't have an answer, so I'm glad you came up with one.
I thought there was. Oh, duck food. What did ducks eat? Fish? Is that what they eat?
They're on the, I think they intermittent fast for most of the day. A lot of water, a lot of bone broth.
There's no bone broth. It's just water.
No. You've never drank pond water?
No. Brothy?
It's all broth.
Oh, so they just suck down water and...
Yeah, you ever see that thing where they... No, you can't.
I hate ducks. I avoid them at all costs.
You hate ducks?
Yeah, they're terrible. I got bit by one when I was a child.
Why did the duck go to the chiropractor?
I don't know. Why did the duck go to the chiropractor?
To get his back quacked.
I knew it. I knew it was quack something.
That was the one I wanted, but food came out.
Oh, well. Let's get going.
I'm ready.
What is going on, everybody, in Talking Beards world? Tonight we have episode number 325 of Talking Beards. Tonight we will be talking to Alex Vanderheyden from the, what was the name of that freaking club? I always forget. Carolina.
Bam.
Yeah, that's the comp. I don't know. Oh. The Beard and Moustache Club of North Carolina, Greensboro. There it is. I knew it was lengthy. I need to write that down, Matt Mclear.
Yeah, you should. I'm going to remember it. That's a long name. It
is. It's on here, I think. Is it on this one? There it is.
There it is.
The Beard and Mustache Club of North Carolina. There we go. So when I get in a pickle, I'll pop that up. But anyway, what's up, everybody? I'm Aaron D. Johnston. I'm here on this side of the screen. And tonight we have the one and only Mr. Matt Mclear from Beard Laws fame. What's up, Matt? How are you doing, my friend?
I'm wonderful. Appreciate you reaching out and saying, hey, you guys think doing Tuesday at 8? And I said, yes, but I have time for you.
Wow. Well, thank you for making time for us. You're a reoccurring person. It's been a hot minute, but we did this before. Remember that? We had we had a Friday night show that we did like 2-3 times. I think 2. I think we did 2 episodes of Talking Poop. It was too good. We had to get it off the air because they were like, Facebook were like, oh, you're going to take over Facebook with this amazing show talking about poop. And so we had to take it down. But, what do you got going on, Matt Mclear? We don't talk a whole bunch, but we've got almost 1,000-day streak on Snapchat going. So I
was just gonna say that's the longest streak I've ever had, and I think really I have one other streak, and it's like 4 something, and he was really mad that because every once in a while he gets excited and says, "Don't ruin the streak. We're almost at 1,000," and then I ruin the streak right before we get to 1,000 every time. I won't do that to you.
Why would you did you do it on purpose?
Oh yeah.
Wow, what a jerk. Is he watching tonight?
Doubtful. I don't think he has internet.
Oh, but he has Snapchat.
He has Snapchat.
and you ruin his streaks.
He's like a new age Amish. Like he has power, but he doesn't have internet. And he does a lot of gardening. He has a lot of ducks and chickens and stuff. Yeah.
So he's just a regular old farmer with Snapchat, and that's his one thing he does in his whole life that he looks forward to is getting that Snapchat from Mr. Beard Laws himself, and then you just let him hang on day 999.
Yeah.
Is he a Mennonite? Is he a Mennonite?
No, I don't know what he's his own special thing. Know what a lot of people don't, and the Amish aren't going to see this either, but a lot of people don't talk about the Amish, how much they litter. They litter more than most people I know. And I think the reason is because a lot of times they go to the store, they buy all this stuff that they're not allowed to have. So they have to get rid of it before they get home. And there's this place right near me where I walk the dog, and it's just filled of little fireball shooters that they slug, because you can buy them right at the checkout in New York now. Tons of Milwaukee Best Ice. Apparently that's their beer because they can buy them big and there's a lot high alcohol content, so they slam them. And a ton of like Doritos and just like junk food, and they just throw it right in this. It's a valley. They don't think anybody sees them. So I got a new trail cam, and I'm busting Amish. It's going to be a new podcast. Go to bustinamish.com.
Wow.
It's not, but it should be.
This is news to me. That's crazy. You got some litter bugs up there in New York, northern New York area.
And we're getting a bunch of snow. We're under a winter advisory. Yep.
That was exactly what I was about to ask. What's the snow situation like where you're at? You're getting lake effect snows right now, huh?
Well, we don't really get the lake effect. We're far enough from it, but we're just getting some wintry mix from Canada. And so thanks, Canada.
Thanks, Canada.
I think they didn't have a great St. Patrick's Day celebration, so they were like, we're going to get those New Yorkians with a bunch of snow.
And you're getting it.
Yeah. I think not too bad, though. I mean, for you guys, it would shut your city down, but we're supposed to get like, I think, 6 to 9 inches.
Yeah, we'd be done for like a month down here if we got 6 to 9 inches. But, you know,
there'd be a lot of happy ladies, but not us with the snow.
Wow. Yeah, that's, those two things don't really go together. It's, we don't want 6 to 9 inches down here. You might, but I definitely don't, for sure.
I would love to come down and enjoy some nice weather.
Yeah, well, come on down. We've got a guest room. You're more than welcome to it. If Andrew's not here, or it's a queen bed, you two could sleep together. So, look at this, talking weather.
Talking weather. Oh, breaking news.
So I don't know what else is going on. You've got here we have this art thing, and we'll joke about stuff. You have 2 shows, Matt Mclear, Tuesday and Thursday, and your Tuesday show is live. It says 9 p.m. Eastern. So
make sure you guys check it out live every 9 o'clock Eastern. Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, X. Where else? Snapchat live, Instagram live,
your show
TikTok
on
live,
Snapchat live.
Every just 9 o'clock on Tuesdays. Mine is. Yep.
So what are y'all going to be talking about tonight on Triple T?
Tonight we got into a little bit of a conversation about, I'm trying to think, that's me stalling. We talked about the TikTok ban.
Okay.
Real in depth with that with Toby and some other stuff that is not very appropriate.
But I mean, so that's going to be, is that not the basis of your show on Tuesday is TikToks? So would that not completely just wipe away that show, or would you got a backup plan to keep it going?
We've been on backup plan, like playing probably F at this point, because we switched so many times. It's we don't show any TikToks anymore, and it's pre-recorded. So it's just every Tuesday we just come up with a new acronym for the T's, and we're actually taking viewer calls, viewer text messages, viewer voicemails, and we react to that. There was an interesting one last week. If you guys are into weird things, there was one about a jackhammer that somebody sent in. Again, very inappropriate, but
so most of the things on TikTok Tuesday or Triple T is inappropriate type stuff, right? Generally,
yes. Adult rated.
Do you get in trouble a lot with like Facebook and YouTube and whatnot with talking about stuff like that, or is it pretty?
We don't post it on the Facebook much anymore because of the trouble. Okay. YouTube demonetized, so I feel like you can really do whatever you want. We don't get strikes or anything like that, so it's pretty good. It's not like cancel that cult, you know what I mean? Like it's not so bad that somebody's going to listen to something and be like, I mean, it's adult. It's an adult show.
Yeah, you're talking about poop and wieners and stuff like that, and maybe a venture down that road a little bit, little harder, but no super duper crazy stuff. So yeah, after this, if you don't have enough Matt Mclear in your life, go over to the Beard Laws YouTubes and all that good stuff, and go find Triple T and check him out tonight.
Yeah, it didn't come out at 8 this morning every Tuesday when it normally does. It does 8 o'clock in the morning.
It comes out at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, every Tuesday, and Thursday is the other one, 8 a.m.
So you're just lying. This whole banner
just
lies.
Straight lies. And some of those people on there aren't even on the show anymore.
Yeah, well, I mean, they used to be. They were like flashbacks.
Yep.
So
look at that sweet mustache. You see, Evan, he's Canadian. You should chat with him sometime. Bring him on the show. He details cars. He works on cars. He custom builds cars.
Okay.
He's a good dude.
His head flops around because he's Canadian.
Hey?
Yeah, because that's what Canadians do. Their heads flop.
And they say for sure.
For sure. For sure.
For sure.
You're basically Canadian, Matt Mclear.
For sure.
For sure.
Love maple syrup. It's maple season. You big fan of maple syrup?
Maple syrup. I eat it on my pancakes every once in a while. It's not like
the real stuff or like the store bought.
Oh, it's 100% store bought all day long.
Well, if you come to my guest room, which happens to double as a camper that you can stay in, you can have some real maple syrup that we've made.
Made.
As in people I know. I don't make it.
Oh, well, that's.
Do you know how easy it is to really make it though?
How easy is it?
You tap a tree and then the sap comes out. In 40 gallons of sap, you boil down to get 1 gallon of syrup. So you lug around 40 gallons. No, 100%. 40 gallons. Pretty sure it's 30 between 30 and 40. So I'm gonna go 40 gallons. You boil it down and then it straight boils into 1 gallon of syrup.
Do you have to add anything to it, or is that just the boil down is what turns it into the syrup?
Yep, that's the process. So a lot of the big ones, they collect it in tubes and then like pushes it into things, and it's all like automated now. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
40 to
educational
1.
Show. Yeah, 40
That's
to 1.
A super educational show. That's wild,
right?
Huh?
Diabetes.
That's Kyle Waller. He's been setting in for Scott Sykora for pretty much most of this year. I've had a couple other people, but we try to change it up, and that's why I reached out to you, and luckily you said yes. So here we are. We're gonna revive Talking Poop. Maybe who knows what's gonna happen. It's like,
did you know I just did a thing? If you want to talk about a crazy poop, a Viking had the world's apparently largest poop.
Like an old school Viking?
Like an old school Viking. Yeah.
So how did they measure his poop if it was like from a long time?
It was fossilized. It was the largest human turd that was fossilized that was ever found. And they think it was from a Viking in the 9th century AD.
What? Yep. This is amazing.
News
with Matt. Dang, I should have played the freaking News with Matt thing.
Oh, go ahead. You got time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, here. Hold on. News with Matt. I got to go find it again. I'm getting there. I can't find it. There it is.
Welcome back, everybody.
We're back, everybody. Yeah, so we used to have a news segment with Matt Mclear, and he would pop in every Tuesday at like 8:10 and give his news, and then he would just leave. That was pretty much it for a while, right?
Yeah, it's about 8:10. I'll give the news, but I won't leave. Deal?
Perfect. Deal. You just stay the whole time.
So this poop is the large, they call it the large precious poop, officially known as the Lloyd's Bank poop, I guess. And it's like I said, the fossilized, about 1,200-year-old fossilized turd, 8 inches long, 2 inches wide.
Wow.
It was actually found in York, not New York, Old York, apparently in UK.
I've been there.
Yeah. They found it in 72. Don't think you were there then.
I wasn't there in 72. I was there like a year ago.
But what's cool is based on the poop, they were able to kind of dissect the diet. And apparently this Viking was like super sick, had a bunch of stomach issues. Obviously was pretty much just eating meat and bread.
Yeah, that's it. Just meat, and he fought, and then he just eventually died probably.
It was full of like parasites and whipworms and mawa worms, whatever those worms.
So crazy they can dig through a rock poop and like still see all the food and whatnot.
Yep, it's in the
Tyler Hill.
It's in the Jorvik Viking Center over there, and then apparently in 2003 somebody actually dropped it and broke the poop into 3 pieces, but they were able to repair it and put it back together.
They just glued the poop back together.
I don't know if they like what do you do with a poop fossil? I'm sure you can't just use super glue.
Why not?
That'd be the first question I'd ask if I was over there.
Like, how did you glue the poop back together? First question.
Man, but yeah, that's what I got for poop news.
That was good, Matt. We're keeping the streak alive of doing poop news. I guess is going to be the hot new thing, and you come on here again to fill in, then we'll have more poop news.
That's what everybody wants, right?
Everybody wants more poop news. Oh
better to have the streak on the news than the streak in your pants. Ciao.
They pooped it back together.
Oh,
maybe they used actual poop to smush it back together.
I feel like
use the blow dryer to dry the poop, and it's like turns into a rock.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Sorry, Kyle. He said no. That was a stupid idea, Kyle. And John Abraham likes streaks.
Snap streaks?
I don't know.
Just snap streaks with him?
Nope. He's too old. I don't even know if he knows what Snapchat is.
Everybody knows, right?
He barely
Cheers.
does. Yeah. Are you want to talk to Alex Vanderheyden for a little bit?
Yeah.
We'll see what his poop looks like.
Ooh.
He loves that type of stuff.
Because he got the memo that I sent. Please have 2 different poop samples or feces samples, but I spelled feces wrong. I put pH because I wasn't sure. I don't have a PhD, so I mean.
Right. Well, that makes it fancier. Feces with a pH means it's like that's where PhDs come from.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I do my best work. Like that's when my brain really thinks.
On the toilet.
I save like I try not to have the phone, but I'll do like the voice thing. I'll press the thing on the watch and do the voice, and that's when my ideas are flowing.
Why don't you take your phone to the bathroom?
Cause I mean, you're in the bathroom,
right? But that's when you do the best phone.
See, nah, I'm a book guy still. I'd rather have the book than not. So what happens if you stand up, you have your phone, you poop, and then the phone goes in the toilet? There goes.
Don't put your phone in the toilet. You set it on the counter, or I have these like toilet paper holder things with shelves. That's where your phone goes.
I don't have that. I barely even put toilet paper on the thing. It just kind of sits.
Well, I don't put the toilet paper on the thing. They're just empty.
I don't really need it. I'm a bidet guy.
Oh yeah. Freaking bidet. I'm not a bidet guy. I'm still a regular old toilet paper guy.
Just in there smearing it around.
Let's see. John Abraham does his best Instagramming on the poop depository, and then he sends me 9,000 Instagram videos.
That's a lot.
9,000 every time. Every single time. I don't know
if his legs fall asleep from sitting on the toilet too long.
Probably.
Yours ever do that?
Yeah, all the time.
It sucks. It's not a good time.
Especially when you utilize a squatty potty.
Oh,
then you're like, definitely go to sleep. But it makes the poops come out better. So you got to take the good with the bad, Matt Mclear.
Got to get that last scoop out.
Matt reads Better Homes and Gardens while on the toilet.
I told you that in confidence.
Sorry. Well, Andrew's the one that put it out there.
We were cuddling in the queen bed at your place, and I was like, don't tell anybody. I read Better Homes and Gardens.
You and Andrew look good just cuddling in that queen bed, talking about poop. All right, let's get this going and get Alex involved in the conversation. I know he's super excited about this. So tonight, we're going to talk to Alex Vanderheyden from the Beard and Moustache Club of North Carolina, Greensboro. They will be putting on their 11th annual Carolina BAM Beard Contest. I'll be coming up this weekend, March 23rd in downtown Greensboro, North Carolina. Let's bring him in. What's up, Alex? How are you doing, sir?
What's up, guys? What's going on?
Oh, just talking about poop. Waiting on you.
I'm a little concerned about this poop because I'm doing a little bit of math, and that's about 79 cubic inches of poop. 2 inches wide
by 8
inches long. I didn't know they had Chipotle in like the 9th century.
They invented Chipotle, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Chipotle is, it means Viking in English. That didn't work. I was going there. I forgot it was in York.
I think that's like hospital worthy.
Well, they said he was unhealthy as crap. So if they had hospitals, he might have been in one.
But I bet you felt better. You get that out, you feel good.
God.
I mean,
Natalie said that man was really full of shit. That's what Natalie just said from the peanut gallery over there. So
even he had a bidet.
I think just like the world was different then. I don't think they called them bidets. I think you just like drug your butt through water.
Yeah, I'm
It's
pretty
not
sure
really
the
a-
9th century AD was much different than now.
You think?
Specifically
No way.
Specifically a dirty pond of water too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with
Helps dirty
bone
pond
broth
helps
in the
get
water.
Chipotle going.
Yep. They thought it was bone broth.
Oh, here we go. So Tyler Hill says, I won the best painting from BAM that Natalie wanted so bad it's in my bathroom. No idea what you're talking about, Tyler Hill. But that was at your competition, Alex.
Yeah.
Carolina BAM. Do you remember that hot, cool painting that Tyler Hill's talking about that's in his bathroom? I bet
Nope.
you do.
No, I don't. Actually, well, first off, appreciate you having me on. And Matt, good to meet you because I've never met you
Nice to meet you.
But no, actually, my beard competition journey actually got started back in like 2019.
So what got you into this whole beard thing in 2019?
Yeah. So actually, let me back up a little further.
Yeah, go for it.
Like 2018, probably. Guy at work and I were like, you know what? Let's just stop shaving for a little while. And then a little while turned into a long while. And he said, hey, I was scrolling around Facebook and I found a beard competition at some small place in Winston-Salem, which is about 30 minutes west of Greensboro.
Go Wake Forest.
And BMCMC Greensboro was putting it on, and I got hooked like right away. So my first, I guess, big competition was BAM 2020, which was like right before COVID, like the weekend before things shut down.
It was like we were in Louisiana that same day, and coming back from Louisiana, it was so creepy, and we were wondering about gas, and
yeah,
it was wild. But yeah,
I remember Paul Bradshaw was like not shaking hands; he was toe tapping people, and we were all kind of like, "What are you talking about?"
2 weeks to flatten the curve, Alex.
So anyways, then I got into doing some virtual comps and stuff, and kind of just wasn't the same. So since things have opened back up, it's been really nice to get around and meet people in person and all that. So good stuff. Obviously, everybody knows it's a great community, so it's cool to finally meet people in person, you know.
And you've stuck around, and now COVID's over, and now you're helping with live events and all that good stuff. So what's your take on the whole beard thing now that you've been involved for a handful of years?
Well, like I say, it's the best community. It's this crazy little subculture that the majority of the population isn't aware of, right? And a bunch of good guys and gals, and you know, I've got our BAM advertisement poster outside my office at work, and people are always coming up and being like, what is this? What is this thing? And you tell them, oh, I competitively grow my beard, and they're like, what does that mean? So it's always a good one. Actually, I had a guy come by my office today. He's got a really good like Raleigh fingers mustache, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna come to BAM this weekend. Yes,
that's awesome.
Good.
That's so cool when you get like your people from a different part of your life to come to this and have the whole world's colliding thing. That's pretty cool. So,
and it's a slippery slope though. It's such a slippery slope. Like I got hooked like immediately, and I think I got him. He's gonna come out. He's gonna be hooked. He's in.
Mm-hmm. So this dude's had this mustache for a while. This isn't like a new growth.
It's so good. And he's one of those guys at work that I would see just like sometimes like walking around the building. And every time I would do like a look as he's walking by, you know, I'm like, damn, it's so good. And then one day I was like, you know what, man, you got a great mustache. You should, you know, do this whole thing. And he's kind of like, yeah, okay, whatever, fine. But I guess I just wore him down enough over time. So
good thinking. Well,
it'd have been funny if he looked at you and was like, well, I'm a 3-time national champion.
I've been doing this my whole life. Like,
listen here, punk. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Hey, you never know. There's people that do the big time events, and they don't go to, you know, Carolina BAM and stuff like that. They only do.
Hey, Carolina BAM's a big time event.
I was talking about like Worlds and Nationals. My bad.
Oh,
Those
like
events.
Worlds, Nationals, Carolina Bam.
Right there. It's right
there.
there. But that's his threshold. That little small gap between Nationals and Carolina Bam, that's where he draws the line.
I get it. I would too.
But he doesn't, and he's going to be there. So let's talk about this event. This is the 11th annual Carolina Bam. So
11th annual.
My gosh, y'all have been doing this for a good while down there.
Yeah. So again, my first BAM was the 9th annual BAM. The 10th BAM was COVID year, so all we really did, we had some cool shirts. And then 11th, 9th, 10th. Oh, this is the 11th BAM. I'm off by a number, but anyways.
So the shirt event didn't count, right?
It didn't count.
Yeah.
So 11th BAM, the logo, obviously, it's a guitar amplifier, right? Like this one goes to 11. Reference.
Yeah, I like it.
Spinal Tap, right? So shout out to Tommy Beaver on all those the logos and stuff. He's great at that stuff. So yeah, this weekend in Greensboro, North Carolina at Steel Hands Brewing. They're a great I say little, but they've gotten actually relatively big. Local brew. They've got a really awesome coffee lager. Not a coffee stout, it's a lager, not a stout. They serve it in one of those like clear glass mugs. It's pretty sweet.
That's up your alley there, Matt Mclear.
I'm looking at them right now. They got the coffee lager, the tropical IPA.
Good.
How do you say it? PECAN.
So I'm a nearly Canadian. I'm from Wisconsin. So I say, well, now I'm thinking about it.
I know what the Southern boy is going to say. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
You go first, Aaron. You say it.
Why do I gotta go first? This
because now I'm questioning myself because he spelled it out, and now I'm
I say pecan.
You say pecan?
Yeah.
You say pecan, don't you?
Pecan. Yeah, pecan.
Yeah, I definitely say pecan.
How about CARMEL?
Camel. Joe Camel.
CARMEL.
Caramel.
Wrong.
Oh, Caramel? You're gonna Mr. Pecan's gonna correct me?
Yeah, it's caramel.
Pecan. Caramel. Yeah, I think it's caramel, right?
Yeah, I added an extra A for fun.
The last one I'll throw in there that is the funniest one to me. My wife says the little sausages start with a V. They come in a can. Vienna, right? She says Vaini. She's adding extra letters places. It doesn't even make any sense. Vaini.
Well, that's what Canada does. They add extra O's when they spell.
Oh, Jake McKellips, what's up? Jake, you should come to Greensboro this weekend. That's not very far from Charleston.
Is there a bunch of college basketball in town too for the tournament this weekend?
Not this weekend. This weekend actually is across the street from Steel Hands is the Coliseum, the big event area. And I think it's like the ACC women's gymnastics tournament.
So nobody's going to be there. So that's good. So at least we won't have to deal with traffic or anything.
Right. So actually, that's a good point. There is parking at the venue. I know parking is a big concern usually for people, but there's an overflow lot like next to it that if it is busy at the Coliseum, they'll charge for parking there, but it's not going to be busy. It'll be free parking.
So is this the first time y'all have been at this venue, or
it is? Yeah. Yeah. We kind of bounced around a little bit. Last year's venue was all right, but these guys are, they're really generous with their space. It's a huge open area. We've got a food truck coming. We've got, it's called Mambo's on Rueda. It's a Cuban food truck, authentic Cuban street food. But the brewery itself also has wood-fired pizzas and other little appetizers and stuff too. So
yeah.
You don't need to leave to go get dinner. It's a one-stop shop. You can hang out, have some drinks, have some food, have some beers. Doors open at 5 p.m. Comp starts at 7. If you haven't registered yet, shame on you, but it's $20 for competitors, $10 for spectators, and free for all junior beardos, whether they're competing or not. Standard 60. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, how late are you expecting for this thing to go on? What's the plan? If it starts
as late as it needs to. Understood. I don't know, like 10 probably.
Right. I got you. I was just curious.
If everybody's having a good time, maybe earlier. I don't know. I don't really remember last year. So Ideally, everybody, we've got the link out there. I think Aaron's got it in the beard calendar, the link to register. And ideally, everybody signs up the night before online. But if you don't, we will probably take last minute registrations day of. It just logistically makes it a little harder. So please be cool and sign up the day before.
So everybody pre-register. There is a link,
right now.
like you said, at thebeardcalendar.com. You can scroll down to this weekend and click the Facebook link, or you can just go to Facebook and type in the 11th annual Carolina BAM. And I think it's right there in the top, right? It says tickets,
Everywhere.
and then you can click it, and then it's super easy.
Clickets and
Super
tickets.
easy. There you go.
So,
tickets.
Yeah, so 16 categories. We're doing natural mustache, style mustache, junior beardo, a partial and full beard style mustache. Sorry, full beard style mustache, goatee, partial beard freestyle, full beard freestyle, whiskery and natural, groom beard, chops, Donegal Whaler, whiskery and creative, and then all your natural categories, and then obviously a best in show.
So about 19, is that what you said?
16 categories?
16. Yep.
I was counting.
Good job, Matt.
He said it.
So, and then the whole thing. We got 2 charities that we're benefiting this year. Emily's Kids Foundation we work with every year. They're a nonprofit, and they really help out North Carolina families that are dealing with childhood cancer. So, get all the extraneous costs get difficult for families, right? So like they help provide gift cards and vouchers for like parking and gas and food and things like that. Because those are all the things that no one thinks of that still cost a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They also have a scholarship that they put out for kids who are just in need of a little something extra to help them finish their classes for college or technical school or whatever it is. So, and that foundation was founded around Emily Ann Field. She had Ewing sarcoma, and in 2009, after she passed, they started this foundation. So that's one of our longtime charities we work with. Another one is Safe Alliance out of Charlotte, North Carolina. And they really are more, they're helping folks who are affected by domestic violence and sexual assault. They've got a shelter. They've got resource centers, counseling support groups, things like that. So those are our 2 charities we're working with. And I guess while I'm on a roll about charity stuff, want to shout out our sponsors, our bronze level sponsors, another brewery another bar in North Carolina, the Brewers Kettle in Kernersville. David Nichols hooked us up with some stuff. We've got Triad Tactical, Studio 323, the Moustache Broker, and Kevin Lemon from Farm Bureau Insurance sponsoring as well. Marathon Movers out of Greensboro, and then our 2 presenting sponsors, Honest Amish and the Bearded Goat. So
there you go.
Thanks to all those folks. We're also going to have a 50-50 and a couple raffles as well.
Anything super cool in your raffle that you want to pimp out, or is just kind of running the
I'll just say that there's going to be some baked goods.
Okay. People always like baked goods.
Do not miss the baked goods.
Amish made pies.
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Wow. Top secret.
Top secret.
All the more reason everybody should go to Greensboro this weekend to check out their amazing raffles and their top secret baked goods.
Tippy top. Also, if you we've got some festivities before and after the competition as well.
Yeah, you got anything going on Friday?
Yeah. So Friday night, we're gonna meet up at the Bearded Goat, who I mentioned is one of the presenting sponsors there. They're on East Lewis Street. I guess I should have mentioned Steel Hands Brewing is on Gate City Boulevard. You've got Google, look it up, Google Maps. There you go. Or there's the
1918 West Gate City Boulevard.
There it is. The Bearded Goat, that's where we have our meetings every month. We're meeting there 6:30, 7 o'clock. Hey, Rob's coming. Cool. 6:30, 7 o'clock. We'll be meeting there on Friday just for a quick get together, kind of hang out, pick up your registration packet and your lanyard and all that good stuff. And then Sunday, after everything's done, when you're all hungover from having a good time, we're going to get breakfast on the opposite end of the street from the Bearded Goat at South End Brewing. 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning, have some food and send you on your way. So
Do they have donuts? I heard somebody here likes donuts.
Are there donuts there?
I don't.
Good question, Matt.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say yes, and then when I'm wrong, you can be mad at me.
Okay, he's gonna say
pissed.
yes. I'm gonna say no.
No donuts at the brewery.
Don't eat
You know,
brewery donuts.
something completely off subject. Speaking of donuts, so we went to Krispy Kreme this weekend, right? And we're like, because Natalie needed donuts, you know,
Have to
she
have
was
them.
just like begging for it. And I was
Please,
like,
I
all
want the
right, Natalie,
donuts.
we'll take you through the drive-through. And I didn't think about it being St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Ooh.
And my donuts were green.
Oh,
I just got like regular chocolate glaze and then just regular glazed donuts. And everybody's like, "Oh, the it's just green food coloring. It doesn't change the way they taste." It 100% changed the way they taste. It
absolutely.
was like they were more rubbery feeling, kinda, and they definitely tasted different. And I was not a fan. The end.
Could you imagine
are we
not
gonna-
knowing it's St. Patty's Day, opening up a box of green donuts and being like, "What?"
And then that takes us to the whole poop thing again. I
was
ate
gonna say
most
we're
of
making a
them.
full circle back to the poop.
And it was definitely they were there it is, John Abraham. It changed my poop color for sure. Because
Maybe that's where
they
the
didn't
Viking-
taste like the best donuts, but they were still a donut. You know, I still ate them. But
I bet the Viking guy, that's what it was. It was Chipotle and then green Krispy Kreme donuts, and then you get
For
a
sure.
79 cubic inch turd.
That's all you got to do. Super easy.
All you gotta
Matt.
do. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Chipotle and green donuts.
So I guess one more thing about
No,
Bam.
man, we got a bunch of stuff to still go over. Probably.
Probably. We got shout out to three judges. We've got Pam Barney. Pam Barney's
Pam.
Yep, longtime friend. Sean Duff, who's from BMC Charlotte.
Never heard of
actually
it.
was best in show last year,
No
2022
kidding.
BAM.
Good job, Sean.
And then my
He's
my
the
good buddy
concho
and
guy.
my
You did know that. You did remember he's the concho guy. Wow.
Yeah,
And
but
then,
maybe
my-
Alex doesn't know and's gonna get a surprise from judge number 2. Pun
I mean,
intended.
I know Duff.
But how well do you know Duff? Has he been inside of you?
Not yet.
I tell you what, when you first see him, just yell Concha and see what
just
happens.
Concho, and
That's
he'll
all you
just
have to
take
say.
off
It's
running.
code for something really cool. Trust us.
Really cool.
Super cool.
Really
And your
cool.
final judge.
Final judge, Anthony Carter. He's a barber out at Ardmore Barbershop in Winston-Salem. Again, about 30 minutes west of Greensboro there.
Very cool.
Cuts my hair. That's why
Yeah,
my hair looks so nice.
That's what I was about to say. Is this your guy? So
He is, yeah. I used to play. He used to play drums with me. And then our MC for the evening, the one and only Bill Badusky.
Oh my gosh, he's back.
He's back. It's his.
I can't-
It's actually his 6th time MCing BAM.
And
Did
you
he
just
jump off
keep
the ladder?
inviting him back. Like you just haven't learned your lesson ever.
We can't get rid of him. That's the problem.
Ah. So it's not that you're asking him, he just won't leave.
He's just here.
Yeah,
Does
he
he
finds
sleep
out
on
what
that couch? Was that his couch and his ladder? Was there like a wrestling event with a ladder match?
here?
Yeah.
I don't know
See?
what he's doing. Maybe.
I don't know.
See the ladder? He just threw a guy off the ladder, I heard.
He did, yeah. I think
Allegedly.
that was
Right.
he's taunting the crowd. I think he was actually going for Intercontinental Champion right here, but ultimately I don't think he won. I'm pretty sure.
Behind
his
him is
finishing
actually a
move's
sofa
called?
that he just got. He's got a sofa behind him. He just actually got done throwing on somebody.
Ooh.
It was
sofa
a-
chucker.
Yeah, it was no holds barred match, obviously.
That's
Obvi-
right.
And
I don't know if you saw the foot sticking out from underneath the couch there, right in
to
the
the-
bottom
yep.
corner there. That's a foot. It's like the
foot. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wicked Witch
Probably
of the
John
West. or
Duff.
whatever.
Sean Duff.
Gotcha.
Concho, and then he just fell.
That's his finishing move.
The concho is his finishing move. That'd be a good one.
It would
I
be
like
pretty good.
So Alex,
Yeah.
what's everybody supposed to do Saturday afternoon? Is there any like top secret plans for anything going on then, or just
Not
everybody just
not
winging it?
Saturday afternoon, just Friday night. We figure everybody's going to go out Friday night, have a good time, get ripped up, and then have to have Saturday morning to recover, and then Saturday evening come out.
Makes sense. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
We're trying to be nice and give people time to recover. We can't just.
We are getting older.
That's true.
Yeah. So doors are 5 o'clock
That's right.
on Saturday. Okay.
5
And then
o'clock. so
Pre-register
come hang-
before.
Yeah. Have a couple
Before.
beers before. Yeah. And again, like I
Everybody.
said, have some of that pizza or the wood fire pizza or the Cuban food truck. Actually, the food truck, you want to get there early and have that early because it sells out every single year.
Okay. Good to
Every
know.
year.
So if you want food truck food, order it early.
And
How's the
it is
bathrooms at the facility in case
amazing.
you eat too much of the food truck and have too much of the beer on a Friday and you potentially have to use the facilities? They
what's the
pretty 1 through
bathroom?
5. What would you rate them? And it's
So the
okay. They're
nice
not
thing
listening
is-
right now.
I give him a 5 out of 5 because of the
Oh, you thought
specifically
about it.
the location. The location is directly like you walk inside the door,
Mhm.
and the bar's right here, and the bathroom is right here, right there.
Right there.
Okay. So that's
It's
all
like
it takes
a
it for
central
5.
location. It's like easy enough that if you're on your way in, you're like, oh shit, I got whatever. Or on the way out, it's convenient.
Do you guys use
Accessible.
the poop? Do you use the poop map?
The
So every
poop
time
map.
you take a poop, you drop your
Ooh.
location and then you can share it with friends and stuff. It's pretty cool.
All right, let me we'll go
You need the
download it
poop
right now.
map. Everybody
feel like-
needs the poop
Yeah.
map.
We should be friends on the poop map, Aaron. You get to poop in a lot cooler places than me, but someday I'm gonna poop in every 50 states.
Gosh, that's
I might
that's
be able
the
to-
dream, right? That is
I
the
might be able
dream.
to outdo you guys on this one though. What's the coolest place you pooped?
Like coldest, right on the river.
No,
ice
coolest
fishing.
like most awesome.
Most awesome place.
Poop knife. Poop knife.
Probably the new Yankee Stadium.
New Yankee Stadium.
That's pretty cool. It was like I was one of the first people to use one of the suites. That was pretty cool. No, you guys thinking?
I'm really
got-
thinking. Like I'm really. What's your super cool place?
Did you poop in
Alex?
the Grand Canyon? That would be cool.
In
Even
the
better.
Grand-
I pooped in a street toilet downtown Auckland, New Zealand.
Grand
They
Canyon's
have, like,
a
these-
little better.
They have these like toilets, and it's like a porta john, but like actually like an actual structure. And like you go in there and it closes, and after a while, like you're pooping and it comes in over an intercom, like you have 5 minutes left, the door's going to unlock, and then it's like you have 1 minute left, the door's going to
What?
unlock. So you
What
got
if you're
you were
just
on,
shitting your
That's
brains
awesome.
you were
out?
on the clock.
No, that
No.
sounds
Actually,
terrible.
No, that sounds terrifying.
No, it was
I
fine.
peed in the middle of the street in this like stainless circle-y thing in the red light district in Antwerp, Belgium, but I
I've
didn't
seen
poop
those.
there.
That's pretty
But-
cool though.
I pooped on the roof of a power plant in Joppa, Illinois, in a welder's bucket.
That's pretty
Well,
cool.
That's
'Cause
Illinois. The whole state is poop. So
yeah, well, but it
Oh.
was mainly because I was on the roof of a power
Hey,
plant.
I
in a
told you
welder's
I was from Wisconsin. I have this Illinois
Right.
thing.
Well,
You're
I don't know. I was just there working. I don't care.
I'm sorry. you had to go there.
I'm not
I'm
like
sorry anybody has to go there.
Yeah, Illinois
Yeah.
actually is pretty not good. Like
No.
Chicago and a couple
Like
other small
Chicago's
areas.
Chicago's awful as far as like crime and stuff goes, but like outside of Chicago, there's really nothing going on in the entire state.
It's Michael
No.
Jordan's fault.
Like
Except for
even-
like crazy high taxes. The whole entire state's a scam.
yeah, crazy high taxes and interstate state troopers.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
as bad as Virginia, but they're pretty ruthless through Illinois. So if it says 65 miles an hour, it means it. It's one of those states. They're not
Unless
messing
you're in
around.
Chicago. If you're like getting into downtown Chicago, 65 means about 95.
Well, yeah, that's different. That's like Atlanta. Like
That's true.
If you're running the speed limit in Atlanta, you will cause an accident for sure.
You will get hurt.
Yeah, you will get hurt.
So, moral of the story: don't go to Illinois just by any means.
Skip it. Completely
it.
skip it. Like go south. Like you can go right there.
You
At the
just hold
tip
that
of-
poop in. Hold
Yeah.
that poop till you get to Ohio or Indiana. Illinois, Indiana. Yeah, hold that poop till you get to Indiana.
You can poop
Hold
in
it down.
Kentucky all the way to Illinois. It just depends on however you're going, but just don't poop in Illinois, apparently.
No, definitely don't.
Mm-mm.
But
Hmm.
he pooped in the mayor's yard in Denton, Texas. That's pretty good, Jeff Harris.
Allegedly.
Well, I don't
Allegedly.
know.
I don't know.
oh,
It's
yeah.
still proper.
Indoor outdoor event this weekend.
Indoor event, although there's an outdoor like fire pit and stuff. They're actually, now that I remember, they've got like a little stage outside. They got, I think, a little acoustic duo that's gonna be playing until like 9 p.m. So if you want to come hang out outside for a little while, actually looks like the weather, last I checked, looked like it might be a little bit rainy, maybe.
Saturday, 57 and 44 and a 98% chance of rain on Saturday.
Yeah, a
It's
little
gonna
bit,
rain.
little bit rainy,
Maybe.
so you might
And
not
not
want to hang
warm.
outside watching
Not warm.
don't hang outside watching an acoustic duo. Maybe go inside where the comp is.
Did it get crazy cold in Greensboro today?
So last night I forgot to. Well, okay, cold is subjective, right? Wisconsin, I still have that
Correct.
like layer of blubber, right? But I woke up this morning and realized that I hadn't watched the news to see what the weather was going to be, and it was like 60 degrees in my house.
Mhm.
And I looked over, my wife had like 15 blankets on her.
It got cold
What-
last night.
I went ahead and I turned the heat back up.
Yeah,
We
we
had,
had
like, 30,
hours
I
off
think.
as well, and luckily I'm old and I watch the Weather Channel, so I knew this was approaching. But yeah, it got freaking cold, and apparently it's going to stay that way all week. So we can all be like Wisconsin and New York down here in the South, and
That'd be cool to turn off your heat before June.
before June.
Well, Matt knows the struggle of going outside and shoveling snow in your shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you
Just out of
shovel the
struggle?
snow in your
That's
shorts?
beautiful. No,
Because
because
it snowed-
30s is
Because
beautiful.
it snowed last night. You got like 6 inches of snow last night, and now it's like 40 degrees out, and you're not going to be too hot trying to shovel snow.
Thankfully, I don't shovel. I plow.
Me
Plow
too.
that snow. Yeah.
I plow that. Every time it snows here, I bust out the old snow plow and just blow it all over the neighbor's yard. And that I don't even know how those things work. Never used one.
I can tell you that a plow does not blow snow.
Yeah, I realized as I was
Step
whatever.
one.
Shut up, Matt. Y'all can keep your snow. How about that?
We will.
I do get like weird looks in the neighborhood when I get up. On the rare chance it snows, I get weird looks in the neighborhood when I'm up at 3 a.m. shoveling my driveway.
Do you have
Why
pants
did
on?
Well, yeah. You
Do
have
what?
pants on?
You're supposed to put pants on to shovel.
Well, I
Or
mean,
is
that's
it
a
the rule
sugge-
there?
that's a
4 o'clock.
suggestion.
You're good.
It's a suggestion.
So
That's
why
why
do you
if
get
you
up
get
at
out at
3?
3 a.m, everybody else is usually asleep, so you can have your pants off while
You
you're
could
shoveling.
do it naked.
You're right.
You should do that, Matt. Wake up earlier when it snows, like right now, and in the
Okay.
morning, 3 a.m., go outside naked and shovel your driveway or plow your driveway
Yeah,
or
I'm not gonna.
or blow the snow off your driveway or whatever. Whatever
The
you,
Amish
crazy.
driving by will take pictures of me, and it'll be embarrassing.
You won't be embarrassed. No one will see anything. It'll be fine.
Fine.
I'll give you
Fair, I'll
$1
do
if you do it.
That's a
Give you
pretty
$1.
good deal, Matt.
Wait, Canadian or American?
Ooh,
Yes.
trick question. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'll take a loony.
You'll take a loan.
Shit.
I got 15 euros in my wallet
Prove it.
for no reason, and that's a true story. It's been there for over a year. It was just my change last time I was in Europe, and I just left it.
Oh, I thought you were talking. Like, isn't that a food too? A euro?
No, that's a
Euro.
No, what am I thinking?
gyro.
Oh, you say
Euro.
gyro?
I don't know. I have no idea. It's got a G in the beginning of it though, right? Isn't it? But it's euro, right?
Euro. Yeah,
Euro.
I don't know. I've never ate one my entire
What
life.
is wrong with you? You've never had, not even accidentally?
Nah.
How
I
would
don't
you
know what it is.
accidentally have one?
Like I want one of those gyros, and then they don't give it to me because they don't know what a gyro is. I don't know. I've never had one. Is it like a taco?
It's you could think of it like a Greek lamb taco.
Is it lamb meat?
Yeah.
I'm
Really? All of them? Like that's the basis of a gyro? Is it's
Pretty sure.
a lamb taco?
Basically.
Huh.
Instead of a tortilla, you've got a pita. Lettuce
What's
and
the
tomato
difference
and
between a
tomato.
tortilla and a pita?
Pita's thicker.
tortillas don't come at you for killing lambs. A pita does.
Stupid.
Hmm?
They don't spray paint you if you wear a fur jacket. Tortillas, perfectly fine with it. They don't care.
That's right.
This has been such an educational episode.
I got a question for you, Alex.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you play music, or you're like
Yeah.
me and just collect books and
How
don't read
could you
them.
tell?
If you were to pick up the guitar, what's the first song you go to every time?
Don't ask me that. That's the hardest
just
question to ask
Is
because
it
I pick
Mary
up
Had
the
a Little
guitar and I
Lamb?
sit down to play it, and then I just go mind blank.
Mm.
Usually it's Best of You by Foo Fighters.
I was gonna say it had to be Foo Fighters. I could see
Had
that.
to be.
How can you tell?
It was either that or Leroy Butler's like famous song.
Leroy Butler.
Is that who
Aaron
that is?
doesn't know who that is, probably.
Nope, not a clue.
That was a guess. I couldn't see the number, but it looked like 36.
It's Leroy Butler. And
he
also,
plays football, huh? That guy?
in case you guys were wondering, you're currently in the presence of an
he's a
NFL
Packers
owner, so make
guy.
sure you choose your words carefully here.
Watch out now.
Right, that is one, actually two. I owe 2 shares of the Green Bay Packers. So next time you guys want me to talk some roster moves, I'll call my people.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you ever
Fair.
go to any of the high-powered meetings and make decisions and stuff?
I fill out my little postcard every year.
Gosh, you're dedicated. You're a dedicated owner. We like that.
I don't know what I'm filling out. Like they literally have a box that says like majority. And so I just like check the box that says go with the majority and I put it back in the mail. It's my civic
Perfect.
duty.
You did it.
That's right.
Good job.
It's my
I heard
civic duty.
they're putting timers on every toilet at the games. So it went from 5 minutes to 4 minutes. And when you're having all that cheese and beer in Wisconsin, that's
You got
not
4
a good
minutes.
combo.
That's not enough time.
4
That's not
minutes.
enough time.
Hurry up.
You would think
drove-
that the cheese and beer kind of like level out, but they don't.
They don't. That's
They
how I got
should.
gout.
Right? The beer doesn't just push the cheese right out.
No. Well, the question is how much cheese are you having?
A brick.
All of it. You're in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
You're just like go to the
You have
gas
a cheese
station.
head?
I'd like a Red Bull and just
Do I
a
have a cheese head?
handful of cheese.
We have multiple cheese heads in this household.
Nice.
I've got one, my wife's got one, and actually we're expecting our first we're having a daughter, our first child in June.
Hey.
So we've got a little baby cheese head too. That's how we did
Thank
our
you.
little announcement, was all of our cheese heads.
Wow.
Your first one, you said?
Yeah.
Good
Congratulations.
for you.
11th.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Little cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese.
A little cheese. I got
Little
cheese
cheese
hat.
whiz.
We've got 3 cheese heads in this house, and I got 1 small cheese head at work. Oh, get out of
Cheese
here,
head, Matt?
Tyler Hill with goal.
Pepper cheese.
Pepper cheese.
That's good stuff. Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the sign behind you? Is it
That's
Pabst?
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Nailed it.
I stole it from my dad.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah. You got all kinds of cool stuff going on back there. That's
Yeah,
what Matt's
but
been doing this whole
I
time. You just
got
been
Brett
like,
You're
Favre.
still a Favre fan?
Yeah, Brett Favre there. I got Brett Favre there. I was trying to figure there. And that
So you
is
say
actually
Favre, not Favre?
Favre. Yeah, Favre. And that's
Billy
actually
Joel?
that's actually a signed picture of Green Day. I don't
Yeah.
know why I put that on that wall.
but that's
Well,
cool.
because
though.
everything else is green.
Yeah. Oh, and then one of my favorite things back here, I suppose. This is a framed picture my buddy got for me of Dave Grohl and Aaron Rodgers.
Oh,
I think he just printed it out on a piece of paper and put it in a
Looks
frame.
like it.
But
But that's still cool.
it's
so cool.
Yeah.
What do you think they're
And then-
drinking?
Mountain Dew,
Doubtful.
Probably.
probably. Gotta be.
Yeah. I think Brett Favre was pretty famous for drinking Mountain Dews.
Yeah, he's pretty famous for being a stand-up fella.
Yeah. Pretty stand-up guy, that Brett Favre.
Especially recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not talking about him. That gets you another lawsuit. I heard.
Well, you don't need any more lawsuits,
Ooh,
Matt.
that's
McClear.
true. That's
I don't-
true. Pat
Don't
McAfee,
need
right?
anymore. Allegedly.
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 Well,
Don't want
is there anything else you want to add about your amazing event that's coming up this weekend, Alex?
No, I just I hope everybody comes out. Like I say, it'd be really cool if you could register by Friday, like I think 11 p.m. is when we're hoping for.
So you
come out on
can
Friday.
pre-register at the Friday night pre-party, though, correct?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
You
so that
can.
would be ideally the last place that you should register because you don't want people
I-
registering day of.
Yeah, we'll take them, but logistically, it's just not nice. So
So everybody, pre-register.
pre-party. Yeah, pre-party on Friday night at the Bearded Goat on East Louis Street, about 6:30, 7 o'clock. Competition at Steel Hands Brewing, Gate City Boulevard. Doors open at 5. Competition at 7. It goes till as long as it goes. And then the next morning, we'll be at South End Brewing on West Lewis Street, 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning for some brunch. Couple great charities.
Everyone's dismissed after that.
A lot of fun. A lot of fun stuff.
Man,
So
I could be there in 12 and a half hours.
just
you
do it.
should. You should be there.
Oh no.
Oh no.
There's a small animal behind me.
Did it just jump out of your shirt?
Yeah.
It looks like it came out of your shirt. Yeah, it definitely.
It's cool.
It's a
cool
this
party
is
trick.
Mike. This is Mike. He's that
What's up, Mike?
specimen.
Is Mike going to be at the contest?
He's no.
Oh, okay.
Well,
No.
you should bring him.
I would love to, but he's a scaredy cat.
I got one of those.
Yeah. But no, so yeah, come on out on Saturday. Appreciate Aaron and Matt having me on the call today, and
Absolutely.
we're looking forward to it, and hopefully see a lot of people out here on Saturday.
Heck
Well,
yeah.
I look forward to seeing you, buddy. I will
Yeah.
either see you Friday night or for sure 100% Saturday. And yeah, that's it.
Please tell Duff I said Concha for you. For me.
Yeah,
I will.
For me.
Everybody,
For everybody.
Concho Duff, all
I
with you.
certainly will.
Thank
He
you.
loves
Okay.
that. Thank
See
you,
you
Alex.
guys.
Appreciate it, buddy. Everybody, check out the 11th annual Carolina Bam this weekend at the Still Hands Brewery. Doors open at 5:00 p.m. Show starts at 7. We did it, Matt Mclear.
I knew we would.
I knew we would too. You gotta get off here so you can go get ready for Triple T.
Yeah, it's live in 3.5 minutes.
That's what it says right
See?
here.
Just on Facebook and Snapchat.
Well, thank you, Matt, for coming in and checking out his background and giving us more things to talk about. You saved the day. I appreciate you. You have
I love checking out people's backgrounds. Is that weird?
No, that's cool. We should do that episode of us someday. Just like, what's that? Like,
See,
I got a lot of random crap back there.
The coolest things for me are not in camera. So that's when the real fun is.
Ooh, so then you can like pan the camera around.
Yeah.
Look
Like I have
around
all
some
these weird games that are just everywhere, these weird card games. A lot of them not appropriate. I keep reading it as
Nothing
Rob
you-
Schneider. Does anybody else?
Nothing you do is appropriate.
I mean, you said earlier that we're getting older. I feel like I'm getting younger. Is that weird?
I don't know. I definitely feel like I'm getting older. As I
I'm
said,
just
that
saying
my
that.
knee popped. I just moved my leg. My knee's like, yeah, hey, you can check that out. Anyway,
Yeah, you're definitely old.
Matt,
What
thank you for doing this with me tonight. It was a lot of fun. I appreciate you, man. And yeah, do you have anything you want to plug for everybody to go check out?
No, check out the beard calendar. And just go check out like a whole bunch of events. And if you need one, you just message him when he's over here, and then just get your event on there. Yeah, that's what I would check right there. Check out the beard calendar.
That's not plugging yourself. Go check out Beard Laws. Beard Laws TikTok. He's gonna rate your beard and tell your beard to not be shaved off and have clips of his shows and stuff like that. And it'll be like Matt Mclear holding a little microphone talking about things and things coming out of his beard. And he's creative. Go check out all of his stuff. He puts in a lot of hard work. YouTube, Facebook, no one cares. Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. Beard Laws, go check him out. He's an author. He's an inventor. He's a jack of all trades, man. Everybody, go check out Beard Laws. There you go, Matt. I pimped
that
out
was
your
good.
own stuff for you.
I'm gonna clip that, and then it's gonna be on my soundboard. Anytime I go on a show, they'll be like, "What do you do?" And I'm gonna go. They'll be like, "That's Aaron D. Johnston. Oh my
Holy
god!
crap!
Did you pay for that on Cameo?" And I was like, "Yep, $69.69."
You know, I tried to get on Cameo. I don't even know if I was approved. I don't know.
No?
That was a long time ago. I should check on that.
You probably should. Wouldn't it
I
be funny if you open it and you had like,
login. I probably got like 9,000 things in there. They're like, "What? He won't sing happy birthday to me." I don't know. I forgot about it till just right now.
I got you.
Well, thank you, Matt. Thank you, everybody,
buddy.
for watching. As he said, check out thebeardcalendar.com. Go over to honestamish.com. Use promo code TalkingBeards. You can save 15% off your order. Get free shipping over $35. And yeah, all that good stuff. Aaron D. Johnston social media, Beard Laws social media. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And thank you, Matt. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
this
appreciate
is awesome, man.
Yeah, dude. Everybody, Have a great night. Okay, bye.